I'm live. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's Gucci as fuck, boy. Now, the only thing I don't know is if the audio is coming through my headphones, which I just put on backward, like a fucking doofus. Alright, let's go to the announcement section and go at everyone. Kingdom Hearts. Heartsa. Oh. Exclamation point. We're actually not that late tonight, which is kind of crazy. Because, add on to the fact, that I actually would have been able to start probably 10 minutes earlier if the fucking game console didn't need to update. And then when I turn on the game console, it's like, hey, I see that you updated the game console, but have you updated your controller? And I'm like, why the fuck does my controller need an update? PlayStation? That's my life. Excuse me. Alright. Castle of Dreams. Land of Departure. Dwarf Woodlands. Enchanted Domain. Mirage Woodland. I'm interested in Enchanted Domain. One, because I don't know where Aqua is in the timeline.
What's that?
That's probably Ventus, right?
I think I'd better go take a look inside.
Did she just become fucking Australian for like 5 seconds, or did my brain turn off? Crikey, cunt! I think I better go take a look inside. She's last? Okay. How you doing, Max here? How's your night going? The castle on the mountain warrants a closer look. I don't have anything to say about this long walk. Actually, I do have something to say. Castles are typically built in, like, easily defensible locations that are, like, unassailable. This motherfucking castle, you would never be able to break in. Oh, okay. Whoa! That's her fucking payback? Just a narrow ass path. I imagine trying to assail this castle, and it's got a fucking drawbridge. You'd never. If my fucking lord was like, hey, Sack, we need you to go assault the fucking Maleficent castle, I'd be like, I'm good, dog. I'm good. Like, no, thank you. So does that mean they destroyed the path for the drawbridge? Yeah, they'd have had to have. Or it was never there. No, they probably had to have. Well, it's possible there never was a path there, and there was just an awkwardly shaped path. It was also worth noting that the kingdom had, like, how many fucking witches? Like, 3 goddamn witches? 4 witches, or at least 4 witches. that worked in the Sleeping Beauty castle, right? So it's entirely possible that the formation of this unassailable death castle wasn't 100% natural. Like, for all we know, this could have been like a really large, like, mountain, and the fucking four witches were like, we're just gonna fuck this land up. Also, I love that this castle is, like, literally unassailable, and Maleficent was still like, you know what else it needs? A shit ton of fucking briars. Just an infinite army of spiked plants. I don't think it's well enough defended. An army of dudes tries to attack, most of them just fall inside the path. Oh, it would be delightful. It would be so fucking good. And the best part is you have your arches up there on the battlements. Where's the enemy attacking from? Oh yeah, the only conceivable path.
You know that as well as I do.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be a fucking dream. Imagine pulling up the fucking drawbridge during the siege. Like, they'd be fucked. The enemy would have to, like, get to the end, because it's just a fucking infinite pit over the clouds, right? So they would have to, like, get to the end of the path to survive long enough, and they'd have to start construction of a siege engine that can somehow, like, bridge the gap between the castle and that narrow-ass path, and, like, they could just, like, the fucking Sleeping Beauty castle could just set that shit on fire.
I can't go.
Sagan's band ordered to attack Maleficent's castle.
It's just, I have to find him before it's too late.
Ven!
I see you too wield a Keyblade.
How do you know about the Keyblade?
A source of power.
Yes.
A key that opens the hearts of men, of entire worlds, and allows one to obtain anything.
I imagine all of this bullshit's where the idea for Maleficent got for her cabal.
So, Terra, he really?
Yeah.
You know, actually, in
Now,
retrospect,
my dear, would you like to
Sleeping
assist me
Beauty's
as well?
prince went through the added briar
I
patch,
see.
sieged the
Xehanort
castle,
was right.
climbed to the
You
top,
are a most
and beat a
stubborn
fucking dragon in a
Master
1v1.
Xehanort, how do you...
It seems you need time to consider my offer.
Where the fuck is this guy
Fortunately, I have the perfect
in Kingdom
place.
Hearts? Can I get Prince Charming on my goddamn, Can I get fucking Prince Charming as a party member? Is Sleeping Beauty's Prince Kime? Fucking apparently. The more that there he is.
Who are you?
The Legend
My
of
name
Disney
is
Villains.
Aqua. It looks like I was caught in a trap. Why are you here?
To prevent me from breaking her evil curse.
The funny part
I was
about
to meet
this
the most
is,
beautiful girl in
before I
Hyrule
realized how
Glen.
unassailable this
But now
castle
my
is, I
true
wouldn't have given a
love lies
shit
in an
about
eternal
seeing Prince
slumber.
Charming, and now I'm
Only
like,
I
this
can
man
break
is the
the spell.
fucking coolest.
You must really love her.
Is what you said true?
Yes, Maleficent told me.
Oh, Prince Philip, it's you.
Philip. That's his name. Fuck yeah, Philip. This motherfucker's awesome. He's also, remember, we calculated that Aqua's about 5'9". This man is fucking gargantuan.
There's something I need to know, and Maleficent has the
This man's almost 7 feet
Yes,
tall.
of course, dear. Now come along. We must hurry to Aurora.
Remember Ray in Fatal Frame 3? Yes! And now imagine Prince Philip next to fucking Ray. She's like 6'1" and she like comes to her fiance's chest. Yeah! I still, you know what I remember the most from Ray that still fucking pisses me off? Is Ray walking up to that dresser in front of the door and she's like, I'm too weak to push this. You'd have to be a man. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Bitch, you're my height! Oh yeah, I'm jumping. I'm not supposed to be jumping. We're only level 9? I am like accelerating through through this game. Oh yeah, now that I see Prince Philip next to me, I realize that there's no party members in this game. This is like the only Kingdom Hearts game without party members. Bum, 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 bum. I say that as Prince Philip joins my fucking party. God damn it. Wow! You know, for an unstoppable fucking God Slayer, this man is taking a lot of damage very quickly. Ray's wiki trivia. Ray is the tallest woman in the Fatal Frame. Bitch, she's probably the tallest Fatal Frame character in general. You only get party members during certain segments. I haven't, I wasn't counting the, like, escort missions as, like, party members. As far as I'm concerned, they're escort missions. But, yeah, no, he was fighting with me, so I guess that counts. Alright, I stand corrected. Oh, and this isn't an invisible maze. What about Stitch it with Ven? I don't remember that segment, but I'm sure it counts as a party member also. As long as they fight with you, it counts. I don't really count like escorting the princesses. But if Stitch fights with Ventus, then yeah, he would also count, and I've just forgotten. The thing is, Ventus's storyline is so fucking boring, I don't remember anything that happened in it. Ventus is the least interesting character in this game. I wonder who the tallest character in Kingdom Hearts is, though. Speaking of Ray being so fucking tall, I wonder who the tallest Kingdom Hearts character is. It's probably someone from Disney, right? If we don't count, like, the fucking city dragon from fucking Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, base form tallest. Spellweaver is a real good transformation, though. Wait until the next one of your party members are psychedelic Pokemon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's Dream Drop Distance is the next one. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking Kingdom Hearts 3 was the next one. I thought I had finally gotten to Kingdom Hearts 3. I hate to say it, I do not feel like this game has justified its own existence. Because I feel like Kingdom Hearts 2 was a perfectly fine ending to the series. I feel like mostly all of my questions were answered. We introduced nobodies. I think it was a good follow-up, right? And so this game seems to exist for the sole purpose of generating more Kingdom Hearts plot lines. Like, if you take out the ending segments from, like, the other games, like 358 or anything, and just, like, take the actual endings pre-credits, like, the story comes together. Like, 358 kind of explains what was going on with Roxas and his organization 13 Days, and then there's fucking, Chain of Memories, and then 1 and 2, and all of those kind of make their own complete story as long as you like take out the ending segments that like tease future games. Whereas this game is like, we ran out of plot lines, let's just make some bullshit up. I had an interesting conversation today. I was told nothing phases you, which is funny because I think I'm a coward. Well, what was the context, right? Was it like nothing phases you as in you're never stressed out? Or as in like you're never afraid? Or you have a high tolerance for like gore and shit? Like that could mean a lot of things. Head into the dungeon. Yeah, fuck it, why not? I've taken every other path into this goddamn dungeon. We were talking about horror movies and shit because October's coming up. Oh, I gotcha. Alright, so I used to do very poorly with horror movies. And you are never gonna guess. Maybe you will guess. Funny enough, I pussied out of a manga. Just today. Well, I am interested in that, but hold that thought. Because you're never gonna guess how I became immune to horror movies. It was by watching PewDiePie play horror games. Ah, there you go. Fun factoid. I love that she can block in midair. She is... Sora, probably because their memories are in him, has stolen... Because chronologic, like, Sora has had these moves longer than these characters, like, timeline-wise, but, like, in-universe, Sora has jacked all of these characters' moves, but he never learned Aqua's mid-air block. Actually, the craziest thing is, he has a lot of Ventus's moves and a lot of Terra's moves, but he doesn't have a lot of Aqua's moves. And I think that's because Sora isn't secretly Aqua. I think Aqua's her own character and everyone else is Sora. Actually, Terra's secretly Xehanort, but that's, like, exactly the same thing. Anyway, what's this manga? He can mid-air block in 3. Well, look at you, Sora! Does he get it after he sees her do it one time and is like, Sharingan, bitch? And he's like, you could block in mid-air? DDT, why do I feel like I've heard of that? Nope, okay. Maybe her memories take a little longer for him to, like, warm up to. I'm still working under the assumption that the reason Sora has all of their moves is because he's, like, because he has their memories inside of him. Holy shit, Aqua just kicked that fucking rock so hard it exploded. Do you have a Mal listing for that? I swear I've heard of it. Hell yeah, magic and defense goes up. Really, I should not be cartwheeling like that because it doesn't count towards my step counter. But dun, 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 dun. Oh, there he is. Philip! Why didn't you kill this guy? You were standing 3 feet from him. Philip, you were so much less cool than I hyped you up to be, like, 6 seconds ago. Like, the whole time I was like, Philip's gonna go off, right? You're gonna see Philip and you're gonna think he's so cool, and now you're just kind of like, I'm completely incompetent without you, and I'm dying when you're 5 feet from me. How dare Nomura make the coolest Disney character? So, absolutely terrible. Philip's AI is not that great. I can tell. To be fair, I'm sure actual Philip's eye is pretty low too, considering this motherfucker thought it was a good idea to charge this castle. Bang! I know it's a lot less impressive than fucking Sora's skyscraper cuts, but dear God, is that crazy. He's gonna die, by the way, if I can't heal him. I don't know how he took all of that damage. I don't think I've seen Sleeping Beauty. Oh, I know I haven't. But could you imagine, because in Sleeping Beauty, this motherfucker had to take this castle by himself. Oh, I got high jump? Really? Oh, but she gets double jump, doesn't she? Yeah, I have to wait for double jump. Woo! 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 Alright, let me look at this manga listing. Okay, I swear I've heard of this. No. No, I saw you posted it, I was just mid-combat. I've heard of celluloid made in America. I've heard of female hell and impotent boyfriend since the beginning. And then I think I've heard about My Name is Shit, but I think I've heard about that one from Maid. But no, I have not read this. I love that the automatic recommendation for this is just porn, by the way, just bondage porn. Just a lot of bondage porn. That's the story that made you stop reading? My Name is Shit? Oh, celluloid made in America. Yeah, I've heard of this one. I might have read that. Wait, I feel like I've read celluloid made in America. Which one is that? America Moreno celluloid? I swear, I think I've read this. Can I read this? Well, I look it up and I can't get any images from it, so I don't know. Yeah, I can't find anything about it, but I feel like I've read this. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure I've read it. Don't know why I feel like I've read it, but I feel like I've read it. Anyway. So you can see Ohio as opposed to being about kids. Yeah, I can see how that could be off-putting. The title sounds really familiar. Having never actually read it, I think the sewer scene is in concept fucking hilarious. Stephen King was on way too much coke when he wrote that. I think King hid issues from his childhood he wanted to write about. Hey, you know what? That's part of what writing is about. Here's a fun fact about Stephen King. He's so goddamn prolific that for a period of time he was putting out books so fast that his publisher was like, we can't publish all this crap because we're gonna flood the market. And no one is going to want to buy Stephen King books. So he had to publish under pseudonyms because he was putting out so much fucking material so quickly. Morrow was probably on way too much coke when he wrote Celluloid Made in America too. 80s were such a strange, strange time. I'm telling you, I feel like I've read it. I don't remember anything about it but the title, but I feel like I've read it for some reason. Gundada DDDT is a pretty famous manga. I don't think I've read the whole thing though. I think I've just read that one part. I've heard of other parts of it, but I think that's the only one I've actually read. Possibly even in the context of like, hey, check out this fucked up manga, and I'll be like, fucked up manga, I'm in. I went through like a really weird, morbid period. Where I was just like, what's the worst things I can find? Go read Ultra Gash Inferno. I mean, why? What's the pitch on that? It's a collection of short stories. One is called The Great Masturbator. What makes him so great, huh?
A forest of thorns shall be your tomb, wound round the castle in a bower of doom!
You don't actually remember the story,
Maleficent.
just the title.
What did Master Xehanort tell you?
Such a pity, child, that you don't have Terra's gift for obedience. Nor can you see how easy it was for him.
Terra would never do anything to help you.
He was mind controlled. Why is
Right,
no one
come
calling
on.
this up?
He fully embraced the darkness within himself.
He was mind controlled.
Stop lying!
See for yourself all the powers of hell!
I'm sorry, what? Did she just say hell? In a Kingdom Hearts game? What? What? Also, what the fuck is with Maleficent entering dragon form? I thought dragon form was having her potential unlocked by fucking Xehanort in fucking Kingdom Hearts 1. She shouldn't have dragon form.
Take that!
She doesn't have dragon form in Kingdom Hearts 2. Where the fuck is dragon form coming from? You mean to tell me she somehow loses dragon form between this game and Kingdom Hearts 1?
Here! Now!
I think Axel says hell or damn in the GBA Chain of Memories.
Here.
Really? But just that one, right? Not the reprint? Wow. Yeah, they're usually so PG.
Now!
Take that!
The only other thing I remember is there's a brief scene of blood in Kingdom Hearts 2. Skimming the story appears to be about a dude who's sick in bed and jerks off and is increasingly more and more fucked up fantasies.
Here!
Alright. What's the worst fantasy? What's he got? What's he got cooking?
No!
All together, now sword of truth fly swift and sure, that evil die and good endure.
They enchanted a sword and his immediate thought was to just throw it. Fantasies about his father fucking his sister while ripping her guts out. Oh, that's nothing.
It's the power of true love that defeated you.
I will not be defeated by something as insignificant as love.
You don't even know the first thing about it. You're too clouded by darkness to see that there's something greater.
Wasn't it a major plot point? Are either of you cat people? I own cats. Fantasized about jerking off while banging his head on a tombstone till he died. That's just funny. You can tell that motherfucker's in a hospital bed at that point, where he's like,
Try all
"Man,
you
I just
never
want
defeat
to bash my head into a
Perhaps.
tombstone."
But remember one thing. As long as there is light, there will be darkness. And in time, many more will be drawn to it. Then they will all belong to me!
Didn't they make a huge point in Kingdom Hearts 2 that light and darkness require each other? And
Terra, you
I do
better stay
feel like
strong
a
for me.
major thing about Kingdom Hearts has gone fucking nowhere. Where since Kingdom Hearts 1, they have been warning Sora that the closer you get to the light, the larger the shadow becomes, and that's even like a bit of a prevalent theme in this game. And we have yet to see Dark Sora outside of like the anti-Sora transformation. I want a Sora villain arc. Altergash Inferno also has Shit Soup, which is a delightfully bizarre story.
Terra, where's he going?
But I've told you about Shit Soup before, and I remember nothing about it. Oh god, I have to go to Radiant Garden. No, god, I just remembered we're gonna have to go to Disney World at some point. Then you have to play the guess minigame Fruit Ball. I'm not as worried about Fruit Ball as I was Ventus's ice cream minigame. I don't know the rules of Fruit Ball. I don't know how Fruit Ball works. All I know is that I managed to win my first round of Fruit Ball. And I managed to win my first pizza race. And it took an hour to win that fucking ice cream minigame.
Excuse me. I'm terribly sorry to bother you, sir.
Oh, what a well-mannered lass you are. I'd be pleased as punch to help you, if I can.
What the fuck am I looking at?
I'm looking for a boy who's not from around here. Have you seen him?
I think I know.
You know what this reminds me of?
He's
This
camping
reminds
out
me
for young
about,
vessel in a right hurry.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
about a fucking Mabim Bam
Terra,
question,
you're
which
still
is,
there.
would you rather own a dog with human hands or a cat with Danny DeVito's head? And also, the cat has human level intelligence. 3 people fuck each other, other shit, some surreal imagery, and a quote staring at the sun's glorious cock, and then they fuck in a minecart and go off a cliff while Mara makes an author's note ranting about how he can't go to the bathroom anywhere but his house. Well, okay then. Hand dog or face cat? No, that's what it is. It's not a head, it's a face. The cat has Danny DeVito's face, but it has human-like intelligence, versus a dog with human hands. There you go. That's a question for the audience right there. Would you rather hand dog or face cat? Holy shit! We turned left. No, God, we turned left. That's not even the weirdest short film by that guy. Remember, there's also a short story about a dude. He sees a dead girl, and then he goes home, and a giant snail comes into his house, and he turns into the dead girl he saw. I've heard of that one. That one I remember more distinctly. And then they fought. Well, that was implied. I mean. I still need an answer on hand dog versus face cat. Though. I do want to know, would you rather hand dog or face cat? Personally, I prefer Mara's bigger, longer manga to compare to short stories. Hand dog, that's fair. That's fair. See, it's got layers. It's not just like, are you a hand, like a dog person or a cat person? Because maybe you're a cat person, but you don't want your cat to have the face of Danny DeVito. Yeah, I'm not big into, like, random short stories. Or short stories, in general. Well, high jump leveled up. Knowing you probably like the very last story in this book. Okay. Alright. Pitch me on it. Bobby Yeah HD. What am I looking at? This is a horrible art style and I hate it. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck? Okay. Huh? Okay, where the fuck is this going? Mike Tier, what have you sent me? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, no, it's getting more normal. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, no, okay. No, I'm following it now. I'm back on. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, no, no, where's this going? Huh? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Alright, some pseudopods. Oh, it's growing a thing. Oh, I grew a person. Oh, that's sweet in the worst way. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he died. Oh, nope. Where's this going? Okay. What the fuck? That was the most random choice. That was a weird fucking plot twist. Unless it's a metaphor for death? Okay then. Well, that was certainly a thing I watched. It's about American-occupied post-war Japan. There's this lady and her son, and they just suffer. Rape, murder, cannibalism, liberal commentary, and some fairly racist depiction of black people. Thanks, Japan. I don't know. It just seems like the most you want out of the book. Should note I haven't read this book in a good. Okay, I'm gonna need an elaboration on why that sounds like the most me out of all of them. Now you know why Facebook friends are cautious. It was certainly a thing I've watched. I have very. I don't know what to say about it. You said it was the most me one. I was like, is she gonna say it involves like an office lady witch or something? Like. I forgot I'm not allowed to cartwheel, it's too fun. And Nomura doesn't like me having fun. That's just finished, but it has a confusion effect added. Because it's the most story compared to girl marries guy, sadistic asshole, and secret boyfriend try to kill him. He brutalizes them, then cut up their selves and fuck while the husbands watch. Now see, that seems more my speed. That also sounds like a Lifetime movie. Or dude lives in sewer and pulls woman into sewer. Do you know? Well, that just sounds like a boring plot. That doesn't sound like that's creative at all. Plus, let's be honest here, sewer rape dudes is very played out. But this was what, the 80s? So maybe it was less played out in the 80s. But nah, you can't get away with sewer rape guys nowadays. That's just, that's passé. I accidentally healed myself. The plot is he was thrown in there by his mother and he somehow lived. Excuse me, sewer rape is common? Oh yeah, no, that's fucking baby shit. That's entry level right there. I'm a very innocent girl. Oh yeah, for sure.
No! Run!
Is that fucking Kyrie?
I can feel the light. Oh, there's no way I can fight like this.
Hurry!
gotta get that girl to someplace that's safe.
Who are you? Why do you have a Keyblade?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we gotta stop these things.
Tell me something fucked up, because we ain't getting anywhere with me. I thought the 80s were about tree rape, like an Evil Dead. There was a lot of rape in the 80s, which you might not remember from the 80s. If you weren't around in the 80s, like I totally was it was just all rape all the time. Just like constantly, like everyone was getting raped. All right, that was the 80s. So, all right, I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's the most fucked up thing I've ever read. But I do remember I found it a bit off-putting, because it was one of those things where I'm like, ooh, I'm not into this, right? I watch a lot of 80 movies, can confirm there's an uncomfortable amount of rape in 80 movies. Yep. For some reason, it was legitimately a thing. But I remember reading a manga where the idea was that, like, people were, like, forming rocks inside of themselves. It was, like, some kind of, like, horrible rock disease. And the idea is it, like, basically their, like, shit turns to, like, stone, right? And the idea is it, like, plugs them up, and they keep, like, building, and they get, like, super hungry, right? So they have to keep eating, like, more and more rancid stuff. And it keeps, like, building up into them until they just explode into, like, shit and viscera and, like, maggots and bugs and stuff. And I remember at one point in the manga, like, the sister caught, like, the stone butt poop disease. And the, like, little brother's like, I'll help you out, sis.
Thank you.
But he couldn't get it out with his hands, and he found out that the only way he could get it out is if he eats the maggoty rock shit with his mouth. And then he did that, but then because the sister was, like, rotting, he ended up, like, eating through her asshole and killing her.
I sense light within this girl.
And then I think he got rock shit maggot disease also. Something like that.
Absolutely right.
Anyway, I don't think that's the worst thing I've ever read, but it was the first thing that came to mind when you said name something.
Extraordinary.
Yes. I'm quite certain she's someone we're supposed to protect.
Let's join forces.
Anyway.
Oh no, not now.
I'm not a big shit person. Or a bug person. So I remember that one being one of those things where I'm like, ooh, I am not a fan of this. I feel like that one retaining parts.
I picked you some flowers. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, they're lovely. You're so sweet.
My name's Kairi. Nice to meet you.
Hey, it is Kairi.
Nice to meet you too.
She was cute when she was, knowing how Kingdom Hearts characters are aged in the series. I'm going to assume 18.
Oh, Grandma!
Wait, Kairi, just a minute.
Excuse me.
I just cast a magic spell on you. One day when you're in trouble, the light within you will lead you to the light of another. Someone to keep you safe.
Thanks.
Did Aqua just do the most important, like, cause the most important event in all of Kingdom Hearts?
Okay. Oh. Bye. Hey, Grandma?
What is it?
Could you tell me that story?
Just, like, offhandedly?
Again, dear?
Please.
Very well, then. Long ago, people lived in peace, bathed in the warmth of light. Everyone loved the light. Then, people began to fight over it. They wanted to keep it for themselves, and darkness was born in their hearts. The darkness spread, swallowing the light in many people's hearts. It covered everything, and the world disappeared. But small fragments of light survived in the hearts of children. With these fragments of light, children rebuilt the lost world. It's the world we live in now.
And it retcons the Ansem report from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Sleeps
Oh, does it? I do. What did the
deep in
original one
darkness.
say?
That's why the worlds are still scattered, divided from each other. But someday, a door to the innermost darkness will open, and the true light will return. So listen, child. Even in the deepest darkness, there will always be a light to guide you. Believe in the light, and the darkness will never defeat you. Your heart will shine with its power and push the darkness away.
It's about an office worker turning into an ant. What I will say about that
Something tells me.
is
I
one,
didn't run into
it sounds
him by
very,
accident.
it sounds inspired by Kafka's Metamorphosis. But two, is ants are like the most
First,
fascinating
it never
insects.
ends.
Her heart was so pure that she couldn't be swallowed up by darkness and ended up on Destiny Island. Oh, that probably needed to be retconned because it doesn't make sense. Keyblade that makes it easier to land critical hits. That's fucking awesome. Hold up, can we get a look at that? That's cool. Oh, and it's good. And it's the best Keyblade I have. Okay. Oh, actually, you do remind me, though. We did get an Ansem report. Or a Xehanort report, or whatever the fuck the game decides to call it. Xehanort Report 6. There are here 3 families of Keyblades. The Keyblades of Light we willed, the Keyblades of Darkness, and the Keyblades of Heart. Alright, I'm pretty sure one of those is new. The first and second families differ only in origin. I'm pretty sure there are also Keyblades of Nothing, but this is a Xehanort report, so I'm going to assume he didn't know that. That's Kyrie's Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts 2? That is? Is it? Are you sure about that? I thought hers was some ambiguous pink thing. Are we sure about that? Oh, it is. Oh, you're right. Oh, that is not at all how I remember it looking. Oh, I remember it looking like an ambiguous pink thing. Oh, you know why I remember it looking like an ambiguous pink thing? Because she was wearing an ambiguous pink thing. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, yeah, you are totally correct. That is Kyrie's Keyblade. Okay, then. Destiny's Embrace is what it's called. I feel like almost everything said in Kingdom Hearts 1 has been retconned or contradicted in later games. A good amount of it has been, yeah. Well, don't worry, at this point we've retconned most of Kingdom Hearts 2 also. So... yes, I did hear about the Unity thing, by the way. The third type of key is the Keyblade of Heart. I feel like the introduction of a Keyblade of Heart is probably, I'm gonna make a prediction without knowing what this is, it's probably gonna explain a lot of shit right here. I feel like this is gonna explain so much about where a bunch of random-ass Keyblades came from. The third type of key, the Keyblade of Heart, came into existence when the world was reorganized after the Keyblade War. Without this key, Kingdom Hearts is forever beyond a person's reach. Only by gathering 7 hearts of pure light... Nope, never mind, I'm completely wrong. Keyblades completely devoid of darkness. One may forge a Keyblade of Heart and open the door to Kingdom Hearts. As stated before, opening this door arguably gives that person control over all worlds and all people. I love that it's arguable because, like, he doesn't fucking know. He's guessing. He's like, I don't know. You probably works. It probably works, I'm guessing. Apparently, some SMT fans hated Soul Hackers 2 so much they made a Reddit post detailing how to punish Atlas by constantly installing Soul Hackers 2, so Atlas would have to pay Unity a shit ton of money. I would be very surprised to learn that it's retroactive. Like, usually when you publish something under an agreement, you're operating under whatever that agreement is. So I find it very unlikely that would work. I don't specifically know how Unity's new deal is gonna work, but I highly doubt that would work. I think it would be if they published a new game under Unity, it would be they would have to pay. Top comment, yeah, well, maybe I don't want to go bankrupt the company that makes the games I like. I mean, yeah. Yeah, there's also that. But also, I don't think that would work. Also, it's 20 cents per install. So, if like 1,000 angry fanboys do it 100 times, then they'd have to pay $2,000, which is less than they made from the from the angry fanboys that would have had to have bought the game in the first place. Like, the Unity thing isn't gonna fuck over large-scale, multi-million-dollar developers like Atlas. It is retroactive? Well, shit. You're gonna see a lot of shit fall off of digital stores then.
Over there.
Also, that sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of shit fall off the stores. But yeah, that's not gonna, like, the thing is, the Unity thing isn't gonna hurt large-scale developers like Atlas. Like, Atlas can eat that cost in their fucking sleep. It's gonna fuck over the indies who, like, need Unity as a simple, easy way to, like, develop their games without having to rely on, like, other game engines. Atlas is also owned by Sega. Yeah, so fucking good luck depleting those funds. Because theoretically, like, the amount of people that are gonna do it, and again, it's 20 cents per install. Like, dog, no. Like, say you bought the game for $60, right? On launch. At 20 cents per install. Hold on, we'll do the math on this. I'll get a calculator. I want to know how much I would have to install Soul Hackers to actually... How much do I have to install Soul Hackers to make a fucking... to even nullify the cost I spent on the game? So, divided by 0.2... You would have to install the game 300 times to even break even with what you spent on the game. Alice would be like, shit, Soul Hackers 2 is getting a lot of installs. Yeah, that's the thing, they'd like see a spike in like playtime and they'd be like, well fuck, okay. Maybe Soul Hackers 3 is coming. Anyway, yeah, Unity is going to die. I have absolutely no idea what the fuck they were thinking. This bitch can't throw up? The CEO of Unity is the former CEO of EA. Oh, yeah. Probably back during the voted world's most evil company days. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I think Unity is gonna collapse under its own weight in a few. Like, everyone is saying Unity is dead. Because if you're an indie dev, you're not... Like, it's worth noting that you have to go over a certain profit margin. So there's a lot of, like, low-tier indie games that'll survive from this. And, like, big studios that use... First off, here's the thing. The thing is, big-tier studios like Atlas are not going to use Unity, is the thing. Like, large-scale studios will not give you royalties. That's a big thing. Royalties are huge in the business world. The fact that Unity has the fucking gall to ask for royalties, there's no fucking way. So Unity's basically just, declared, has basically decided large studios are not gonna fucking use them anymore. Like, going forward. And there's a certain, level of profit, you have to sell a certain number of copies, so, small-scale devs aren't gonna... aren't really gonna suffer from this. So mid-scale indie teams are gonna really eat it. I know a lot of people are worried about Silk Song and stuff. To my knowledge, Atlas has only used Unity a handful of times. Yeah. And they're never going to again. Yeah, I can't even imagine the balls you'd need to decide I'm going to start taking royalties. Although, if they want to get fucking spicy with it, you could see a lot of other game engines being like, well, hold up. It's a terrible idea, but if we all do it at the same time, then they have to be using one of us. So it's possible that a bunch of other engines could also decide to, jump on that bandwagon and try and force it to be industry standard. I believe Strikers is also Unity, I think? Could be wrong about that, but I think Strikers is also Unity. I know the Cult of the Lamb developer said you gotta buy the game before January 1st because they're gonna delist it from Steam. And I always wanted to try that game. So I'm gonna have to buy it before January 1st before they delist it from Steam.
Terra! Ben, now! Come on! Got him.
We make a good team.
Sure do. Oh yeah, I got you.
Have I gone crazy, or does everyone have an accent?
Lifetime pass.
Is it going to get delisted from other platforms? Probably from every platform. I think they said it's going to be unavailable.
Two grown-ups.
Well, because the idea was it was like Strikers was Unity. That's what I thought. The idea, I think it's mostly in protest. I think they can like take the profit hit, but yeah, I think they said they're going to take the game down after the first.
You saw the boy.
I'll try and look up the official announcement.
Yes?
Vanitas. Ven. You let Aqua take you home.
No way. I want to go with you guys.
You can't.
Oh, here's a 13-hour ago game rant saying they walked back the threat to pull the game.
Hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
Announced they will not actually remove from digital storefronts Unity pricing policy change with jailbirds charges for each download has caused controversy and discontent among developers. Massive Monster, the team behind Calls of the Lane, clarified that their threat to remove the game was a joke on Twitter, but they still disagree with Unity's decision's negative impact on the industry.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never.
You mean you've been spying on me? Is that what he said to do? The Master's orders?
He was only...
Yeah, we're gonna have to monitor the Unity situation. I do know that upon that this is a fun fact. The CEO sold a shit ton of Unity stock before the announcement.
Please, listen.
And then Unity stock tanked directly after the announcement. I wouldn't be surprised if stockholders are fucking pissed and they have to walk back this announcement.
You're awful, Aqua.
So now you know the truth. But the Master loves Terra.
Let's see. Wow, yeah, Unity stock is still dropping.
Were you also ordered to take me home? Aqua.
Woo!
Now that you're a Keyblade Master...
Woo! Look at that fucking drop!
I'm gonna go find Terra.
Terra.
Sounds mighty shady. I actually must not know what insider trading is because it actually sounds illegal to me. Because I thought that was insider trading. I thought you weren't allowed to do that. Maybe they were hoping people would jump in and save it with GameStop. Oh, here we go. What is insider trading? Is it always illegal? This is the question. Hold up. Insider is someone with either access to valuable non-public information about a corporation or ownership of stock equaling more than 10% of a firm's equity, as would be the case with the CEO. Insiders are legally permitted to buy and sell shares, but the transactions must be registered with the SEC. Legal insider trading happens often, such as when the CEO buys back company shares or when employees buy stock in the company where they work. Illegal use of non-public material information is generally used for profit. The SEC monitors illegal insider trading by looking at trading volumes, which increased when there is no news released by or about the company. Yeah, so it does sound illegal to me, but I don't know this for sure, so I'm going to say allegedly. The more infamous form of insider trading is illegal use of non-public material information for profit. It's important to remember this can be done by anyone, including company executives, their friends or relatives, or just a regular person on the street, as long as information is not publicly known. For example, the CEO of a publicly traded firm inadvertently discloses their company's quarterly earnings while getting a haircut. If the hairdresser takes this information and trades on it, that's considered illegal insider trading, and the SEC may take action. The SEC is able to monitor illegal trading by looking at the trading volumes of any particular stock. Volumes commonly increase after material news is issued to the public, but when no such information is provided and volume rises dramatically, this can be a warning flag. The SEC then investigates to determine precisely who's responsible for the unusual trading, whether or not it was legal. So it does sound illegal to me. Like, by definition, this sounds like illegal insider trading, but I don't know for certain. I'm not an SEC member. I'm not the CEO. I don't know. It sounds illegal to me. When I heard that, I'm like, that does not sound like a thing you're allowed to do. Also, we just got the worst fucking item we could possibly have acquired. A pass to Disney World. I find it a little hilarious that of everything in this game, what I hate the most is Disney World. And I think it's supposed to be your favorite world in the game. Like, I feel like the developers are like, they're gonna have, because it's literally a theme park with all your favorite Disney characters, right? So I feel like the intention was you were supposed to be like, oh, I can't wait to get into Disney World. And I'm over here like, I cannot wait to not be in Disney World. Too bad you can't trade it for a pass to Six Flags. I mean, just anywhere would be better. I don't think I'm not sure I've ever been to a Six Flags. How would you rate Six Flags on a scale from 1 to 10 as far as amusement parks go? God, I haven't even thought about Six Flags in so long. It's been a while since we went. I'm not a big roller coaster fan. I know I've told the story before where I was on like a group date and I saw like I refused to get on a roller coaster that goes upside down, and I'm like, I'm not getting on that roller coaster. It's gonna get stuck upside down, and everyone else is like, it's not gonna get stuck upside down, and then it got stuck upside down for like fucking 3 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I'm okay with like wooden roller coasters. Yeah, now water rides I'm all about. Hey, I managed to go Firestorm. Yeah, I like water rides. Yes, Firestorm. It wasn't Ride, it was a pirate-themed water park? Okay. But without water rides? Probably had them. Okay. I like how we have to, like, walk backward through Counterblast. Why not? Press X every single. I'd rather Payback Surge. Can I be totally honest? I'd rather Payback Surge than Counterblast. Aqua, do you want to, like, stop missing, please? Aqua, would you like to stop missing, please? Aqua, would you like to stop missing, please? You little bitch.
Gotcha! Yeah! Take that! Yeah! Gotcha!
Hold up, let's just let Firestorm expire. Do you have Magnet? I have it, but it's not equipped.
Fire! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, just as I said it would happen, here's the third one. That book is almost more trouble than it's worth. Say no more. The book you need to awaken the powers within you is just inside. Read to your heart's content, my dear.
I like how she's just like, what are you talking about?
I'm the third? Terra and Ventus were here?
You got the 100-acre wood. I must be more popular than I thought. So many guests and all on the same day. Nobody knows what Disney movie I'm from. Oh shit, I got Xehanort Report 3. That's actually more important. In ancient times, no such buffers kept the larger world divided. There were no walls of light enclosing each smaller world the way they do today. Nothing prevented one from physically interfering with the next. At that time, the world was filled with light and many great Keyblade wielders, but without buffers, the worlds began to squabble over ownership of the light. You see, they learned of the Keyblade's true use. War broke out as each of the Keyblade wielders struggled to lay claim to an almighty entity known as Kingdom Hearts. Oh shit! So that's what the Keyblade War was! Worlds were shitting out a bunch of Keyblade wielders, and then all the Keyblade wielders were just like, I'm gonna fucking take Kingdom Hearts over. Okay, that's pretty cool. He's from, like, the fucking Sword in the Stone, isn't he? Yeah, I've never seen that movie, and I don't think I know anyone who has. I don't think that's a real movie. I've only played Aqua for 2 hours, apparently. Oh shit, it's Vanitas.
A mask? You're the boy that Ventus mentioned.
Ah, yes. Ventus. Tell me something. Has he learned to put
I always
up
feel
a
bad for the
decent
girl
fight yet?
squirrel.
What do you mean?
I'll be asking the questions. And why shouldn't I? After all, between the two of us, I'm the only one who will walk away from here alive.
That's
Yes, again.
okay. Oh, that was fucking clean.
See ya.
Oh, that was
Pathetic.
ha, idiot.
Gotcha. Pathetic. Too slow. Too slow. Gotcha. Suffer.
Oh, sorry, loser.
See ya.
Ha!
Gotcha. Go. Too slow. Pathetic.
I am like bodying this man.
Pathetic. Too slow. Too slow. Pathetic. Gotcha. Pathetic. Too slow. Fire. Suffer. Take that. Too slow.
All right, so I'll admit, after I noticed I was doing really well, I started just trying to show off, and then I started doing a lot worse. Now kill him. Just kill him, and you can prevent the entire plot of, I think, the next 6 Kingdom Hearts games, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Just stab him.
Who are you?
Just stab him.
Not bad at all. Congratulations. I'll keep you around.
Mactier, does Sora ever
Very
learn to
static
light a port?
backup.
Now that this game has established light apportation, does Sora ever learn it?
I have to stop him. Before
Or is that like an
anything else happens to
Iroquois-only
Terra and
technique?
Ven.
Aqua!
I guess that explains how Mickey gets around.
Ven! Were you able to find him?
Yeah, but he's gone.
Right. Then I can't stay here.
Let me go with you, Aqua.
No, Ven.
Yes,
Do
but
as
only
I
in
say and
cutscenes.
go
All
home.
right, go Sora.
Why won't you let me?
Well, I figured only in
want to put you in
cutscenes.
harm's way.
These Yoo-hoos can only do it in cutscenes also.
You understand?
I like how I think when we were playing Kingdom Hearts 2, I made a whole thing about how like you never see anyone teleport being light, and then this, I almost feel like this entire game's existence is just to be like, there, are you happy? There. That answers your question. You can do it. Alright, my gut reaction is to go to Disney Town absolutely last. That's my gut reaction. But another part of me is like, maybe we should just get Disney Town over with. So I don't have to deal with it anymore. But what I will say is we have actually made good progress tonight, and we are going to have to be ending the stream. I'm sorry, but we did pretty good. See if we got anything else going on real quick. Just abounding crystals. I'm gonna need to fuse commands pretty soon. I do think that this game probably has... Like, this game is probably, I think, my favorite gameplay-wise, maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. Probably. I do miss reactions. I do miss reactions for sure. I think reactions are so cool. Like, I think reactions are a great way to do QuickTime events without making them, like, full-on QuickTime events. I would almost like a mixture of this game and Kingdom Hearts 2. I'd like them to have a baby, and I think that would be my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. Like, gameplay-wise. Story-wise, this game is a fucking mess, but not the worst. It's not Recoded or Chain of Memories bad. but yeah. Anyway, hopefully everyone had a good time. Then you might like 3. Oh, really? Okay, alright, you got me excited. I assume you meant that gameplay-wise and not story-wise. I can only imagine 3 is a fucking clusterfuck plot-wise, but... but yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. I actually have to go to the bathroom anyway, so this kind of works out well for me. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow with more Birth by Sleep. Yeah, the gameplay. That's what I thought. We'll be back tomorrow with more Birth by Sleep. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. MacTier, Maid, as always. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything else to add. I've been Sacrobolic, your envoy folk. Bye-bye. Have a good night, y'all. I have a bad habit of, like, chewing on my, like, headphone cord, and one day I'm gonna break my headphones.